ready.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system? I don't want to wait. Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't want to wait anymore.
Chicken, so I got you a beef and bean burrito. And then I ate it, so I got you a Christian? Agent Walrus. Impressive. I really don't get paid enough for this.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community, waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
They didn't have chicken, so I got you a beef and bean burrito. And then I ate it, so I got you a Christian? Agent Walrus? Broseph? I really don't get paid enough for this.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And hello, everybody. It's baseball time in Haysville. I'm Todd Hook along with Chris and Jack Worrell bringing you live Haysville Aviator baseball tonight. Game 3 against the Hayes Larks. Series all even, 1 apiece. Haysville got the first one 5-2 and were blown out last night 19-3. So rubber game of the series. Here's how the Larks will go. They come in 21-9. Jonathan Saberanos will move up to the leadoff spot. He'll play second base. Clayton Raspberry will play right field. Colin Simpson, the designated hitter out of Oklahoma State, he will hit in the 3 spot. The cleanup guy will be Trevor Boone. He will play center field. Michael Gangwish will do the catching. Clayton Harp will play left field. In the 7 spot will be Jacob Boston. He will play third base. Alex Weiss will play first. And rounding out the order will be Max Remy at shortstop. On the mound for the Larks will be Alex Lopez. We'll give you his numbers in just a moment. Defensively for the Aviators, left to right in the outfield, no change. Henry, Hutchison, and Flores. Croft will play third base. Silvestri will play shortstop. Hunt at second, and McGregory will be at at first base. Pritz will do the catching, and on the mound, out of Edward Waters College, Jonathan Radomski, the big right-hander. He will take the mound. Here's Soberanos. First pitch, hit him. So Soberanos will wear that one. So that'll be a leadoff hit by pitch. And the Larks have something going already. This will bring up Clayton Raspberry. He's out of Stephen F. Austin. He steps in from the left side, hitting .368. First pitch to him is in there for a call strike. Started right on time, right at 7 o'clock Central Time. Weather, 93 degrees, hot night. That's in there for a call strike. No balls and 2 strikes. 93 degrees, heat index is 99. Wind out of the south at 13. That'll keep the ball down tonight. That is bounced to the right side. That'll get through the hole. And that'll be a base hit for Raspberry. So a leadoff hit by pitch followed by a base hit. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Not good news for Aviator fans. Not exactly how you want to draw it up here with Colin Simpson. He's leading the club in batting average at .448. He's out of Oklahoma State. 8 home runs. He had a home run last night. 35 runs driven in. So he leads in those 3 categories. Going to have to be careful here. And the first pitch to him, that's wide, ball 1. Radomski. Simpson with a home run to right last night. Squared it up really well on all of his at-bats. Steps in from the left side. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's in there. Call strike at the knees. 3 for 6 last night. 1 for 3 in game 1. He's hitting .448. And the 2-1 from Radomski. High fastball swung and fouled back. One thing about Colin Simpson is he never gets cheated. Larks hitting .289 as a team. Fun to get here early and watch them take BP. It's quite a show, to say the least. 2-2, here it is. Fastball high, swung on and fouled back. Numbers on Radomski, he's appeared in 8 games, 12 innings of work. He's given up 28 hits, 28 runs, 18 of which were earned. He's walked 7 and struck out 8. Earned run average about 13.5. Here's a 2-2. That is a base hit to left. Just stuck the bat out, made contact, hit it right where it was pitched. Good piece of hitting by Colin Simpson. Shortened up with 2 strikes, just poked it into left, hit it right where it was pitched. Not a bad pitch from Radomski. This will bring up Trevor Bone. He's out of Oklahoma State also, hitting .277. Playing center field. Larks have them loaded here in the top of the first. Nobody out. Looks like the corners are going to come in. Looks like they'll concede the run, try to get 2 in the middle. And the first pitch to Boone, that is driven to the second baseman. The second baseman steps on it and can complete the double play. So Raspberry a little bit far off on that line drive, and just like that, that's a double play, and the Aviators are almost out of it. Two down now. Here's Michael Gangwish, the catcher. He's out of the Colorado School of Mines. Comes in hitting .388. Heavy dose of left-handers out of the Larks. Good fastball from Radomski, and he's ahead in the count 0-1. Radomski last pitched on the 2nd of July, 2 2/3. Gave up 6 on 8 hits. Walked 1 and struck out 1. And the 0-1 off-speed pitch misses low and away. Count even now, 1-1. Gangwich with the second highest batting average on the team. Swung on and missed, and that's going to get away from Pritz, and everybody's going to move up on the wild pitch. So Saberanos will score on the wild pitch. Simpson down to second, and the Larks lead it 1-0. Gangwish did not play last night on game 1. He was 0 for 4. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. Broken bat, soft liner up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. They're going to send Simpson, and he will make it. So a broken bat base hit up the middle by Michael Gangwish. He will drive in a run. And the Larks lead it 2-0. Larks have yet to really square up Radomski yet. Just a lot of hit him where they ain't type of base hits. First pitch to Clayton Harp is low. He's out of Sam Houston, hitting .226. And the 1-0. That is bounced over the head of the third baseman. Very little rain here in the last week. That ball took one hop and got over the head of Croft, and that'll be a base hit for Harp. Gangwish over to third. Second and third, 2 outs. Here's Jacob Boston. Boston hitting .198 at the beginning of the day. He's out of Angelo State. He's playing third base. Steps in from the right side. Big, tall feller. And he misses low. This will be pitch number 20 for Jonathan Radomski. And that's in there for a call strike at the knees. 1-1 now. Pitchers should try to get out of the inning in 13 or less pitches. That would be about ideal. Seventh man to hit in the order. Larks lead it 2-0. That's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Matt Pritz. That saved a run there. Pritz is going to go out and talk to him about it. Conference is over. 2 balls and a strike. One for 4 last night. He swings through that one and misses. That'll even it up 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and, correction, that's swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So they'll get Boston here in the first. In the top of the first, Larks get a couple, they leave a couple. After a half an inning, they lead it 2-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We go to the home half of the first. Here's the way the Aviators are going to go. They come in 7-25. They're coached by Eric Figueroa and Hansa Lazo. Tyler Flores will lead it off and play right field. Dylan Hutchison will roam center field and bat second. Paul Croft will be at third base and bat third. In the designated hitter spot, Troy Konwinski will bat cleanup. Ethan Hunt will bat fifth and play second base. Drew Henry will be in left field. Ricky Silvestri will play shortstop. Carson McGregory will play first base, and rounding out the order, Matt Pritz will be behind the plate and bat ninth. Defensively for the Larks, left to right in the outfield will be Harp, Boone, and Raspberry. Boston will play third base. Remy at short. Sabaranos will play second base, and Weiss at first. Gangwish will do the catching, and on the mound, Alex Lopez. Lopez out of Texas Wesleyan. He's worked 6 games, 35 in the third innings. He's given up 28 hits, 13 runs, 12 of which were earned. He struck out 37 and only walked 9. Earned run average a smidge over 3. Here's Tyler Flores. He's out of Point Loma, hitting .345 coming into the day. He is playing right field. First pitch from Lopez is high, ball 1. Lopez not a very tall young man. And that is driven down the right side, just foul. Ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses low and in. 2-1, advantage Flores. And that misses wide, 3-1. So Flores can step back and look at one here. Look for a spot. 2 for 5 last night, 1 for 5. Correction, yes, 1 for 4 first game, and that misses. So a leadoff walk to Flores, and the Aviators have something cooking here with nobody out in the bottom of the first. This will bring up Dylan Hutchison, the center fielder out of Texas A&M Kingsville. Hutch hitting .262. Part of that outfielding core that has been very solid. Matter of fact, he won one of the team awards today at the luncheon put on by the management. It was very, very nice, by the way. We'll talk about that in a moment. Hutch hitting .262. He pops up a bunt right to Lopez, and that'll do it. One out now. Aviators struggling with small ball. This will bring up Paul Croft, hitting .259, playing third base. Been with the club a couple of weeks. He's out of the University of Central Oklahoma. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Good lead at first by Tyler Flores, always a threat to run. And pitches misses just wide. One for 3 yesterday, 0 for 3 in the opener. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike at the letters. Croft in the hole, 1-2. One out, runner at first. Pitch is swung on, foul back. Larks lead at 2-0. We're in the bottom of the first. Still time to get out here if you're in the Haysville, Wichita area. Absolutely gorgeous night. Nice breeze to keep the skeeters away. A little warm, but it's going to cool off. Come out and have a hot dog. And I think they have Marco's Pizza. Or stop by and get us a sack of those fried tacos from Johnny B's. Whatever you want to do. And that's in the dirt, stopped nicely by Gangwish. That'll save a runner advancing. Johnny B's is a title sponsor for the club. They do a lot for our kids. Stop by and patronize them anytime you can. 2-2 to Croft. Here it is. Off-speed pitch misses wide. Lopez very quick to home plate. Kind of a modified slide step. Aviator base runners are going to have to try to read him and get a really good jump. And that's low, ball 4. 2 walks in the inning issued by Lopez. First and second, 1 out. Here's the cleanup man, Troy Konwinski, out of Defiance.
From Defiance College, the designated hitter, number 22, Troy Konwinski.
Konwinski leads the club in batting average, 348. Hit the ball hard 3 times last night. Nothing to show for it, right at people. A lot of atom balls. First pitch to him. That is driven to left center. That's going to get down. That's going to score 1 run. Croft on his way to third, and Konwinski will cruise in with a 1 RBI double. So the Aviators cut into the lead, now only trail 2-1. Good piece of hitting there by Konwinski. That ball was on the outer half. He was patient, kept his hand back, and hit it hard the other way. Here's Ethan Hunt. He's out of the University of Charleston, hitting .313, playing second base. Runners at second and third. Aviators can take the lead right here with a base hit. That's a good strike in there at the knees. Lopez with good velocity. No balls and a strike. Here it is. That's an off-speed pitch, floats in there for a call strike. So Hunt's in the hole, 0-2. Lopez out of Texas Wesleyan. Right-handed pitcher. Out of the stretch. And the pitch is in the dirt. That hit in front of the plate. Gangwich did a great job blocking that one. Saved a run. Lopez has a lot of confidence in Gangwish. He can throw that ball in the dirt. Tried to get Hunt to chase it. He was able to stay off of it. Having a good parents' weekend here in Haysville. Had a great banquet today. Great food. That is driven. That to the second baseman. Line to the second baseman. Soberanos goes up the ladder to get it. 2 outs now. Hunt hit it right on the nose. This will bring up Drew Henry. He's playing left field. Hitting .348 out of Maryville. 2-1 Larks. We're in the bottom of the first. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. And that is driven down the left field line. Just foul. Just missed a double. And 2 RBIs by less than a foot. We were right on top of it. Henry took an outside pitch, hit it right where it was pitched, and drove it right down the line, just foul by a foot. It's a game of inches, folks. Last couple of nights they have played him over on the left field line. Not traditionally a pull hitter. Lopez out of the wind. He gets the sign. And here it is. And the 0-1's high. And the 1-1. That is bounced to the right side. Third baseman, actually first baseman ranging over. That's Weiss. Able to flip to Lopez, and that'll do it. So the Aviators will leave a couple, but they'll get one after one complete. It's 2-1 Hayes. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the second. This nap brought to you by me. Sorry about that. Larks lead at 2-1. Radomski 23 pitches in the first inning. Hopes to do a little better than that in the second. Seven men went to the plate for the Larks. They pick up 2 runs. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Larks. It'll be Weiss, Remy, and Soberano scheduled to hit in the second. And the first pitch to Weiss. Just missed low. Not by much. Radomski, a quick worker, which is good for everybody. That is bounced to the left side, and it'll get through there. So a base hit for Weiss. That's how they'll lead it off in the second. This will bring up the 9-hole man, Max Remy. Remy out of Austin P. Remy hitting .296 on the season. Steps in from the right side. Remy playing shortstop tonight. Off-speed pitch, he's out in front of it and swings through it, strike one. Good lead over there by Weiss. Off-speed pitch, that's grounded to the right side. Second baseman up to it, flips to shortstop, and they get the lead man. That's all they'll get. So Weiss is forced at second base. Remy will be on with a fielder's choice. Ball was not hit very sharp at all, so lead man was all they could get on that one. Remy does run well. One out now, top of the order. Here's Jonathan Soberanos. Hit by pitch and scored in the first. He's hitting .261. Moved to the leadoff spot. He was in the second spot. And the first pitch gets away from the catcher, and that will be scored a wild pitch, so Remy will move up to second base on the wild pitch. So that's a couple of advances that the Larks have been issued by the Aviators due to wild pitches, something we need to clean up in a hurry. 3 for 6 last night, 1 for 4 on Friday night for Soberanos. And the 1-0, it just missed inside. Soberanos ahead in the count, 2-0. He's out of Angelo State. 1 out, runner at second base. Pitch is popped up, and that'll make the seats. Tonight in the Jayhawk League, Derby's at Oklahoma City, Liberal is at Great Bend, and Dodge City is at El Dorado. Give you the standings here in a little bit. We've had some changes in the last 24 hours. That is going to be inside, and that will be a pass ball. So Remy down to third on the pass ball. All you young people out there, I want you to forget that playing catch is very important in this game. 3-1, that's high, and he'll lose him. So runners at the corners with 1 out. This will bring up Clayton Raspberry. Singled in the first. He was forced out at second base. He's out of Stephen F. Austin. Steps in from the left side, hitting .368, playing right field. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. .32 total pitches through an inning and a third for Radomski. And a 1-0, that is batted foul, 1-1. Little change of pace there from Radomski. Had Raspberry out front on that one. Raspberry 6-2. And that's driven to right field. Flores unable to pick it up, lost it in the sun. That'll be over his head. 1 run will score. It'll go to the wall. They're going to hold the runner. So 1 run will score. Raspberry in with a double. Not sure Flores could have reached it anyway. Initially, he lost the ball off the bat. He's looking right into the sun. Soberanos down to third. Larks now lead at 3-1. Runners at second and third. Here's Colin Simpson. He's out of Oklahoma State. Singled and scored in the first. Good 2-strike hitting from him last time. That pitch misses wide. Do have a place to put him. I wouldn't be surprised if they pitched him very, very carefully and ended up walking him. He can hurt you in about a half a dozen different ways. He's hitting .448 and leading the club in that category, as well as RBIs and home runs. That is bounced to the right side. Hunt unable to come up with it. A run will score, and that will go as an error. So Simpson will reach on the error. Raspberry over to third. So runners at the corners. 1 out. Larks lead at 4-1. So the Aviators are going to give the Larks at least 4 outs this inning. Here's Trevor Boone. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. Boone out of Oklahoma State. Line to the second baseman last time. Boone playing center field, hitting .277. And that's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Pritz. That sounded like that hit nothing but meat. 1-1 now. There's some action now in the Aviator bullpen. That is driven through the left side for a base hit, and that will score a run. So a line drive base hit by Trevor Boone. He's 1 for 2. Simpson down to second. Raspberry will score. Larks now lead at 5-1. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Michael Gangwish. Single and an RBI in the first. Looks like pitching coach Hanzo Losel will go to the mound. And while we're not doing anything, let's give you a little bit of baseball history. What do you say? This day in baseball history, July the 9th. 1972, the Angels' Nolan Ryan fans an American League record 8 straight Red Sox en route to a 16 strikeout victory. So in 1972, July the 9th, Nolan Ryan struck out 16. Nolan Ryan was quite the pitcher for all you folks old enough to know who he was. Not a firm believer in pitch counts, and I kind of agree with him. So there you have it. Conference is over. Here's Gangwish. He's out of Colorado School of Mines. Takes a first pitch ball. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Larks have scored 3 times here in the second. And that is driven to left field. Henry has a beat on it, ranging back and to his left, and makes the play right before the warning track. So Simpson will tag and move to third. Gangwish is retired. 2 outs now. Here's Clayton Harp. Harp out of Sam Houston. He's 1 for 1 tonight. Harp comes in hitting .226. Harp steps in from the left side. Three for 5 last night. He swings through a pitch in the 19-3 victory. And the 0-1 misses low and in. Aviators commit 6 errors last night. It was not pretty. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. That is driven to the left side. Silvestri up with it over to first in time. So that'll do it for the Larks. They score 3 times, leave a couple. After 1.5, they lead at 5-1. We'll be right back.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Chicken, so I got you a beef and bean burrito, and then I ate it, so I got you a Christian? Agent Walrus. Broseph? I really don't get paid enough for this.
And welcome back. We'll go to the home half of the second. Aviators in the hole 5-1 to the Hayes Larks. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Aviators. It'll be Silvestri, McGregory, and Pritz scheduled here in the second. Aviators sent 6 men to the plate in the first and 1 run to show for it. They left a couple on base. Lopez continues to work for the Larks. 21 total pitches in the first inning. Silvestri first pitch swinging and missed, strike 1. You can find Ricky at Delta State next fall. He's hitting .270 right now, playing shortstop. Sporting a brand new green bat. That's in there for a call strike. Good off-speed pitch. I'll tell you who made that bat, but it's confidential. Player bat maker privilege. That is batted foul. Ricky in a hole, 0-2. One for 4 last night in the loss. That is low, ball 1. And the 1-2, that is bounced to the right side. Remy up with it on the run, throws across and gets Silvestri. Silvestri runs well, made it close, and that will retire him. 1 out now. Here's the first baseman, Carson McGregory. And McGregory out of Alabama A&M hitting 180. McGregory hits from the left side, so it'll be a right-on-left matchup, and that's in there for a called strike. This is McGregory's first appearance in this series. He was 0 for 4 at Derby on the 6th. That is wide, ball 1. Change of pace, that is dribbled back to the mound. Lopez up with it over to first in time. So Aviators going quietly here in the 2nd. Here's a 9-hole man, Matt Pritz, a catcher out of Manchester. Pritz hitting .077. New to the club in the last week, coming in and doing a fantastic job at catcher. 2 outs. Good healthy cut at a fastball swung on and missed. No balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in there to call strike, so Pritz in the hole, 0-2. Lopez a very efficient inning so far. And that's low and away. Good slider, just missed. Ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch misses wide. Evan Fink getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss, ball out of the zone, and that'll do it. So the Aviators go quietly and in order in the 2nd. After 2 complete innings of play, 5-1 Larks. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 3rd. All Larks so far. They lead at 5-1 over the Aviators. 7, 8, and 9 scheduled for the Larks. It'll be Boston, Weiss, and Remy scheduled in the 3rd. Larks sent 8 men to the plate and scored 3 in the 2nd. .45 total pitches for Jonathan Radomski. He continues to work in the 3rd. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Boston struck out in the 1st. He's 0 for 1, hitting 198 out of Angelo State. And a pitch, good fastball, swung on and fouled straight back. Count even now, 1-1. And here's the 1-1. Just missed, low and away. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 is popped foul. Scores from around the league last night: Oklahoma City 2, Derby 8. And in game 2, Derby 2, Oklahoma City 1. They had to make up one. Dodge City 6, El Dorado 16. Hayes 19, of course, and Haysville 3. That's batted foul. Liberal 3, Great Bend 8. So Great Bend's going to take 2 out of 3 from Liberal at least. Talk about the standings in a little bit. I'll talk about everything at one time. We'll want everything to do later. And that is bounced to the left side. Silvestri diving, makes the play, unable to get up and throw him out. So that's going to go as a leadoff hit for Jacob Boston. That ball was right in between Croft and Silvestri. Silvestri ranging far to his right. Came up with the ball, but there was no way he was going to get up and throw him out. So base hit for Boston. Here's Alex Weiss out of Fort Hays. He's 1 for 1. So the leadoff man has been on in 3 out of the 3 innings tonight. That is something that Aviators need to work on for sure. Good lead over there. That's low, ball 1. And the pitch just missed. We'll just say it missed. How's that? 2 balls, no strikes now to Alex Weiss. Off-speed pitch misses low, 3-0. So Radomski at risk of putting the first 2 on. Day off for both clubs tomorrow. That's in there for a call strike. 3 balls and a strike. Tuesday, the Aviators will head to Oklahoma City for 3. Then back here for 3 with El Dorado. That's in there for a call streak, so Radomski's able to work it back to full. A couple of good pitches there. A couple of pretty good spots. Wind appears to be diminishing. It's still out of the south. And here's the 3-2. That is up the middle for a base hit. So the runner at first will make his way to third. So Boston hustling into third. That's usually a play at third on that one. The grass here at Vulcan Field is best described as thick on a good day. So that ball is not getting to the outfielder, so they're not able to get a really good play on it. Larks took advantage of that, and now they have runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's Max Remy. That is bounced to the second baseman, over to Silvestri for 1, over to first. Dug out nicely by McGregory. Looked like he had him, but first base umpire says differently, so they'll get the lead man. Weiss will be forced at second. 1 out now. Remy will reach with a fielder's choice, and Boston will score. Score now 6-1 Hayes. Here's the top of the order, Jonathan Sabaranos. He's a couple of plate appearances. He's been hit by pitch and walked, scored both times. First pitch to him is in there for a call strike. Soberanos out of Angelo State, hitting .261 coming in today. Off-speed pitches, misses low and away. Evan Fink continues to get loose for the Aviators. Big right-hander out of Colorado Christian. And the pitch is high. 2-1. 61 pitches through 2 1/3 for Radomski. Command has been an issue as well as control. That is a ball off the end of the bat, and that'll get down into left field. So Soberanos was out ahead of that one, got it on the end, and able to dump it into left field, and he's 1 for 1. Remy down to second. Here's Clayton Raspberry. 2 for 2, a double and a single and a run scored. He's out of Stephen F. Austin. Tough out so far. Hitting .368 coming into the day. First pitch to him is wide, ball 1. Ball and no strikes, 1 out. Runner at first and second. We're in the top of the 3rd. Larks lead at 6-1. And that's high. Radomski in a little bit of trouble here. He's behind in the count. Runners at first and second. 1 across so far here in the 3rd. Larks have scored 1 here in the 3rd. They scored 3 in the 2nd and 2 in the 1st. 13 hits on the night so far for Hayes. And that is driven through the left side for a base hit. They're going to send the runner. Here's the throw. It'll be cut off. So Remy will score a base hit for Raspberry and an RBI. Soberanos down to second as the ball was cut off. Looks like Coach Figueroa is going to go to the mound. We're going to make a change. In the meantime, let's give you a little bit of baseball history. What do you say? Or if you need to go to the can, go ahead and do that. Let's see here. July the 9th, 1971. 70s were a great time, by the way. The A's beat the Angels 1-0 in 20 innings, the longest shutout win in American League history, as the two clubs combined to saw the air a record 43 times. So, 20 innings. A's versus Angels, 1971. A's victorious. So that was in 1971. There you have it, folks, this day in baseball history. New pitcher now for the Aviators. Looks like Evan Fink will take over. He's out of Colorado Christian. Get you his numbers in just a moment. Fink, a big right-hander. Did get to meet his parents earlier today. Very nice people. We did have family day this weekend. We had a banquet this afternoon. That was a very, very nice banquet put on by the Aviator Board of Directors, where they fed us and gave away some awards and recognized all the volunteers. It was a very, very nice day. So we are very appreciative of the Board of Directors here. Aviators on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Oklahoma City. Your numbers for Evan Fink: he's appeared in 5 games, 4 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 8 hits, 7 runs, 4 of which were earned. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Actually, I was reading the wrong line there. I need to get my cheaters out. 18 innings of work, 23 hits, and 19 runs. 16 strikeouts. I thought that sounded a lot better. Giving up about 8.5 runs a game. So Fink with good stuff. So he inherits a mess here, a first and second jam. Here's Colin Simpson. Right out of the frying pan into the fire here. Simpson is 1 for 2. Reached on an error in the second, base hit in the first, and scored. He's out of Oklahoma State. Fastball is swung on and fouled back. Simpson not wasting any time. Silvestri over to talk to Fink. Maybe they got something cooking. Last outing, June the 27th, through at Liberal. He threw 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, all of which were earned, 7 hits, and struck out 3. He was tagged with the loss. No balls and a strike to Colin Simpson. That pitch is popped up. That'll be in foul ground. A lot of room here. Everybody giving chase, and that will drop. Big ballpark here at Vulcan Field. It's 335 down the line, 375 in the alley, and over 400 to center. In foul ground, lots of room. Kind of reminds me of the Oakland Coliseum with all the room in foul ground. 0-2 to the big left-hander out of Oklahoma State. This will be a big out right here. Fink with a check. Here it is. Fastball driven to right. Flores going back. That's off the wall. 1 run will score. So Sobranos will score. Raspberry down to third. And Simpson will be in with a double. That ball was hit on the screws and just missed getting out of here by about a foot. Actually, if he gets under it just a smidge more, that's over the scoreboard. Larks lead it now 8-1. Here's Trevor Boone. Boone out of Oklahoma State also hits from the right side. Also a big feller playing center field. And that's through the legs of the catcher, Pritz. That'll go as a pass ball, and a run will score. So the wheels are falling off for the Aviators here in the third. 9-1 now, Larks, 1 out. Runner at third. Good fastball swung on and missed. Ball and a strike. Boone with a base hit in the second, lined out to the second baseman in the first. Comes in hitting .277. That's in the dirt. 2-1 now. That's a high fastball, swung on and fouled back. Boone wasn't getting cheated on that one. Just hope he doesn't turn on one and come down here and wipe out this entire booth. And that is bounced down the third base line. Croft up with it. Over to first. Throw is up the line. And that'll go as an error. Boone will reach. Simpson will score, and that'll make it 10-1 Larks. So it looks like the Aviators are going to give the Larks 4 outs again. Here's Michael Gangwish out of the Colorado School of Mines. 1 for 2 and an RBI. Gangwish comes in hitting .388. Steps in from the left side, takes a pitch wide, ball 1. 16 hits on the afternoon so far for the Hayes Larks, 1 for the Aviators. That's wide, ball 2. So Fink behind an account, 2 balls, no strikes. And the runner breaks. Fink steps off. He is running at him, tosses it to the first baseman, who puts the tag on him, and that'll do it. So 1-3 pickoff. Fink helps himself. 2 outs now. And the pitch is swung on, popped up. Center fielder Hutchison overruns it, unable to make the play, and that will go as an error, and Gangwich will reach. Hutchison had to come a long way, and when you're running that hard, sometimes your head gets to bouncing up and down, and you lose sight of it. He is looking into the sun, so a lot of factors there, but that will go as an error. That's a play that he makes 99 times out of 100. 2 outs. Here's the 9th man to hit in the order. Here's Clayton Harp. That's in there for a call strike. So a couple of errors in the inning. That's in there for a call strike. Fink ahead in the count, 0-2. A couple of errors have extended this inning for the Larks. This is a club you don't give any slack to. And the 0-2, that's swung on, driven to center. Hutchison will have another chance, ranging to his right, and makes the play, and that'll end it. So the Larks leave 1. They get 5. They lead it 10-1. After 2.5, they lead it 10-1. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to...
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the third. Aviators with a very big hill to climb. They trail the Hayes Larks 10-1. Larks 17 hits so far. 1 hit for the Aviators. Top of the order scheduled for the Aviators will be Flores, Hutchison, and Croft. Lopez continues to work for the Larks. Other than 1 run, it has been business as usual. First pitch swinging. Flores swings through it. Strike 1. 34 total pitches at the beginning of the inning. He got out of the last inning in 13. That is about as good as you can get. Second pitch is wide, ball 1. 1-1, here it is. That's driven to right field. Right fielder Raspberry going back. He is looking up. That is off the scoreboard for a home run. That is home run number 4 for Tyler Flores. So Flores going to lead off and touch them all here in the bottom of the third. That might just be what the Aviators needed, a lead-off home run from Flores. 10-2 now. Aviator faithful, something to cheer about. There's no doubt about that one off the bat. So bring up the center fielder, Dylan Hutchison. He is 0 for 1. He attempted a sacrifice in the first and popped up to the pitcher. And first pitch swinging, that is driven to center. Boone has a beat on it and makes the play. 1 out now. This will bring up the first baseman, Paul Croft. Walked and was stranded in the first. He's out of UCO. First pitch low and away, ball 1. We'll see how Lopez responds to the long ball. Probably continue to fill up the zone. That one just misses on the outside corner. Croft ahead in the count, 2-0. Good off-speed pitch from Lopez, and Croft swings through it. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in the dirt, 3-1. Some activity now in the Larks bullpen. Good off-speed pitch swung on and missed. 3-2 now to Croft. Croft hitting .259. Here's the payoff. And that swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Croft. 2 outs now. This will bring up the designated hitter, Troy Konwinski, out of Defiance. Doubled in the first and was stranded. He's hitting .348. Hit the ball hard 3 times last night, just right at somebody. Second-year man with the Aviators. And that pitch is wide, ball 1. Good guy to have around. He can close out a ball game on the mound, play the infield, hit. Pitch is swung on and foul back. 1-1. .30 hits on the year for Konwinski. That's ball low, 2-1. Hitters count now. He can look for something in the zone. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. He's not happy with himself. 2-2. And the pitch batted foul. Good piece of hitting last time. Got a pitch on the outer half, just went with it. Pushed it into into left field. That's bounced to the right side. Sobranos up with it over to first in time. And that'll do it. Aviators get 1 after 3 complete. They trail the Larks 10-2. We'll be right back.
Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth. All Larks so far 10-2. They lead the Aviators. Larks sent 9 men to the plate last time. Evan Fink will try to limit the Larks' opportunities this inning. He continues to work for the Aviators. 14 total pitches last inning for him. 10 strikes, 4 balls. Boston, Weiss, and Remy scheduled. First pitch to Boston is low. Singled and scored in the third, struck out in the first. 1 for 4 last night. 0 for 3 Friday night. He swings and fouls it back. 1-1. Aviators get a run last inning, compliments of a Tyler Flores home run. And the 1-1 hit him. So 4th inning in a row, the Aviators have put the leadoff man on. We know in the big leagues, the leadoff man, if he gets on, he scores about 75% of the time. I would hazard a guess that's closer to 95% of the time in the Jayhawk League. Here's Alex Weiss. He's 2 for 2. He's out of Fort Hays. First pitch to him is batted foul. Weiss comes in hitting 189. Weiss playing first base tonight. And the 0-1 off-speed pitch misses wide. That'll even it up 1 apiece. Good lead over there. Off-speed pitch, that's in there for a call strike. Good off-speed pitch. Overhand curveball from Fink. Weiss 2 for 6 last night and 1 for 4 Friday night. Tough out so far this weekend. Aviators won the first one 5-2, lost the second one 19-3. That swung on driven to center. Hutchison has a beat on it. It's right in his tracks. He makes the play. Runner is halfway, retreats, and that'll be 1 out. So this is the first time that the Aviators retired Weiss. 1 out now. Here's the 9-hole man, Max Remy. Remy reached on a fielder's choice both times and scored both times, courtesy of various wild pitches and pass balls. The first pitch to him, runner goes. That is grounded to the left side. Silvestri up with it. The only play he has is to first, and that will retire Remy. 2 down now. Boston down to second, starting the runner, stayed out of the double play. However, not sure that that ball was hit hard enough to turn it. They would have at least got the lead man, I'm guessing. Top of the order, here's Jonathan Sabaranos. 1 for 1. Walked and was hit by a pitch. Scored all 3 times. He's out of Angelo State. He's a guy we need to keep off the base pass. Aviators a chance to get out of it with no runs here in the top of the 4th. That pitch misses low, ball 1. Sabaranos played for the Aviators last year. He was 3 for 6 last night and 1 for 4 on Friday night, so he's been a tough out. He's usually hitting in the 2 spot. Tonight is the first night we have seen him in the 1 spot. And the 1-0. And he tried to check his swing, got a piece of it. That'll be strike 1. "13 RBIs on the season for Sabaranos. And the 1-1. That is driven to right field. That's going to get down. They're going to send the runner. Here's the throw. It's up the line and gets by the catcher. Soberanos will be into second base on the wild throw. So Boston will score. That'll make it 11-2. Larks. Soberanos with a base hit and gets to second on the wild throw. That'll bring up Clayton Raspberry. Raspberry 3 for 3 tonight. A couple of RBIs. A couple of runs scored. Doubled in the second. He steps in from the left side. Tough out tonight. Runner at second, 2 outs. Larks with 1 run across. Ball's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Pritz. Saved the runner advancing to third. So the Aviators had an opportunity to get out of it scoreless, and that is, say that ship has sailed. So 1 run across for the Larks here in the top of the 4th. Fastball swing on and foul back. Raspberry out of Stephen F. Austin comes in hitting .368. 4 for 7 last night and 1 for 4 on Friday night. And the 1-1. That's in there for a call strike on the inside corner. Good pitch from Fink. Ball and 2 strikes. Fink with the opportunity to make a pitch here, get his club off the field with just 1 run of damage. And here's a pitch, off-speed pitch in the dirt. Tried to get Raspberry to chase something in the dirt. He's a little bit more disciplined than that, so count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Larks have a runner at second base. They've scored 1. They lead at 11-2. That's in there. Call strike at the knees. So Raspberry is retired for the first time tonight. Larks get 1, leave 1. They lead the Aviators 11-2. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 4th. Aviators trail the Hayes Larks 11-2. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Aviators. Hunt, Henry, and Silvestri scheduled to hit in the home half of the 4th. Alex Lopez continues to work for the Larks. 50 total pitches through 3 innings, so very effective. 16 pitches last inning. And the first pitch to Hunt is in there for a call strike. And that is bounced to the left side. Remy up with it over to first in time, and that'll retire Hunt. 1 out now. This will bring up Drew Henry out of Maryville. Henry 0 for 1, comes in hitting .348, steps in from the left side. First pitch to him is in there for a call strike. And here's the 0-1. That's low and away. Count even 1-1. Henry 1 for 3 last night and 2 for 4 on Friday night. Good off-speed pitch. Henry swung through it. He's in the hole 1-2. And the 1-2 is in the dirt. That's going to hit in front of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. That's in there for a call strike. So Henry will go down with a strikeout here in the 4th, 2 down. This will bring up the shortstop, Ricky Silvestri. Bounced out to the shortstop in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1. He's out of Delta State. Silvestri steps in from the left side. 1 for 4 last night. And he takes a strike. Did not play on Friday night. He was 1 for 3 at Derby. And he takes a pitch low. That'll even it up 1-1. Joined the club June 27th against the BJs. That's inside. Almost hit him. 2-1 now. That's in there for a call strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch from Lopez. Looked like on the outer half. At the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled back. Silvestri stays alive. Good fastball from Lopez. Tried to throw it by him. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Aviators through 3 2/3. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. Silvestri is not biting. So 3-2. We'll see who wins the battle. And that is bounced to the right side. First baseman Weiss up with it. He'll take it himself, and the Aviators will go in order in the 4th. So after 4, it's 11-2 Larks. We'll be right back.
Sales leads. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
They didn't have chicken, so I got you a beef and bean burrito. And then I ate it, so I got you a Christian? Agent Walrus. Broseph? I really don't get paid enough for this.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. All Larks so far. They lead at 11-2. Evan Fink will continue to work for the Aviators. He only gave up 1 run in the 4th. 3, 4, and 5 scheduled for the Larks. Colin Simpson out of Oklahoma State will lead it off. 2 for 3, a couple of runs scored. If you want to face Colin Simpson, leading off would be the time. Simpson leads the club in home runs, RBIs, and batting average. First pitch is low, ball 1. And the pitch to the big left-hander, that's driven to right field. Flores, ranging to his left near the line, makes the play. Tough play out there. He's looking right into that sun. That ball was hit on a line. So Simpson is retired. 1 down. Here's Trevor Boone. He's out of Oklahoma State. 1 for 3, reached on an error in the 3rd. Two of these guys from Oklahoma State, very large fellas, could probably play middle linebacker for Coach Gundy also. He takes a pitch at the knees for a called strike. Boone comes in hitting .277. He plays center field. That is bounced foul. 0-2. That was max effort out of Boone. You could hear that all the way down here. Here's the 0-2 from Fink. That is an off-speed pitch that is driven through the left side for a base hit. Boone was out ahead of it a little bit, but able to stay back just enough to get the barrel on it and get it through the left side. So that'll be a 1-out hit for Boone. Here's Michael Gangwish. Gangwish 1 for 3, reached on an error in the 3rd. He's out of the Colorado School of Mines. Big left-handed hitter. He catches. And he takes a pitch outside, ball 1. Gangwish did not play last night. He was 0 for 4 Friday night. And that pitch misses wide. Fink in the hole, 2-0. Gangwish hitting .388. Here's the 2-0. That swung on and missed. Just swung through it. Lights are on here at Vulcan Field. Sun is yet to set, so tough time of night to pick up the baseball, especially the right side of the infield and the right fielders. Good high fastball from Fink, and he'll swing through it. That'll even it up 2-2. And here's the 2-2. That has popped up down our way, but that's going to be behind us. And that'll be foul. Probably could have had it, but my camera guy, Jack Worrell, called me off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That swung on and missed. Good fastball from Fink, and Gangwish will be retired. 2 outs now. Here's Clayton Harp. 1 for 3 out of Sam Houston. Popped out to the left fielder last time. Harp, a tall lefty. Right on left matchup. Swung on and missed. Good movement on the fastball from Fink, causing a lot of missed barrels. Harp 3 for 5 last night, did not play Friday night. Good high fastball from Fink, and Harp chases and swings through it, so he's in the hole 0-2. Harp hitting .226. And here's the 0-2. Runner goes. Throw down to second base. Not in time. So credit Boone with a stolen base. I guess not. That is strike 3. A little late call by the umpire, so looks like Harp will go down with a strikeout for the 3rd out of the inning. My apologies there. So the Aviators get out of it, throw up a 0. After 4 1/2, it's all Larks. They leave it 11-2. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Plenty of work to do for the Aviators. They trail the Hayes Larks 11-2. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Aviators. McGregory, Pritz, and Flores scheduled in the 5th. Here's McGregory, 0 for 1 tonight. He's out of Alabama A&M, hitting a .180. Steps in from the left side, right on left matchup. First pitch from Lopez is in the dirt. 64 pitches through 4 innings for Lopez, about as good as you can get. 14 pitch inning last time. That swung on and missed, 1-1. His highest pitch total for per inning has been 16. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. McGregory is due. And that's low, 3-1. Nolan Sturgeon getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. That is bounced foul. Count is full, 3-2. Day off for both clubs tomorrow. Aviators are off to Oklahoma City for 3, starting on Tuesday. Here's the 3-2. That is driven to left center. Harp going back. He's not going to get there. That's going to hit on the track. And McGregory will be in with a double. So a good piece of hitting by Carson McGregory. Hit it right where it was pitched and drove it into the alley in left center. So the Aviators with something cooking here in the bottom of the 5th. Leadoff double. Here's Matt Pritz. He's 0 for 1. Struck out in the 2nd. He's out of Manchester. And the first pitch to Pritz is in there for a called strike. No balls and a strike. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1 for 4 last night, 0 for 2 on Friday night. And here's the 0-1. Broken bat. That is going to get into center field for a base hit. So he sawed him off, still strong enough to get it into center. So that's back-to-back hits for the Aviators. McGregory down to 3rd. So runners at the corner, nobody out. Top of the order, here's Tyler Flores. Flores, a solo home run in the 3rd and a walk in the 1st, so he's 1 for 1. A couple of Runs scored. He's out of Point Loma Nazarene. Big left-handed hitter. Got to wonder if they may do a little hit and run here. And that's low and away, ball one. Pritz with a pretty good lead over there. Have yet to see him steal a base. He is a catcher, so that means he's running uphill into the wind most of the time. That's fouled back. He is a gamer. Good lead over there. Lopez with the sign. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Good hack from Flores and foul back. 11 runs, 19 hits for the Larks. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Aviators. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Game an hour and a half old. Good crowd from the Aviator side. Family weekend. Fantastic banquet today. A lot of good food and fellowship. Here's the 1-2. Had a swung on, driven to center field. Boone on his horse and makes the play. So a good play in center field by Boone. McGregory will tag and score. 1 out now in the inning. Credit Flores with an RBI. That ball is probably out of every other ballpark we play in except for right here. 1 out now. Here's Dylan Hutchison out of Texas A&M Kingsville. 0 for 2. Gonna go from the left side. He is a switch hitter, so it'll be a right-on-left matchup. Takes the first pitch wide, ball 1. Hutch 1 for 4 last night and 0 for 3 Friday night. So 1 hit in the series so far. Throw to first. Pritz is back easily. And a ball and a strike. That is going to be down for a base hit to right center. They're going to hold Pritz. Pritz is going to run through the stop sign, and he's going to be in there at third. So Pritz ran through the stop sign. That ball was somewhat behind him and somewhat in front of him. He could see the play out of his peripheral vision, but the rule is if the play is behind you, you're going to pick up the third base coach. He did not. He ran through it, but he was going to come out of it smelling like a rose, but a little bit dirty. So that's a base hit for Hutchison. So the Aviators are getting to Lopez a little bit. 3 runs across. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Here's Croft. He takes a first pitch strike. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the 3rd, walked in the 1st. Croft out of UCO. Good pitch by Hutchison. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed. So Croft in the hole, 0-2. And Hutchison takes off, and it looks like Lopez is going to step off and get him in a rundown. Whether or not this is intentional, Pritz is out in the middle, and he will try to break for home and will be thrown out. So Hutchison broke to second. Lopez stepped off, gets him in a rundown. Pritz tries to score and is thrown out at the plate. So 2 outs now. Hutchison down to second. Croft with a chance to drive in a run right here. Off-speed pitch, and that is drilled foul into the Aviator dugout. Always good to pay attention over there. 0-2, 2 outs. That is nubbed foul down the first base side. Oh and 2, Hutchison at second base. It's going to be up to Paul Croft to keep the inning going. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just gets a piece of it and fouls it back. Umpire will need some more baseballs. Here's the Jayhawk League standings. Derby is now in first place. They're 23-9. Hayes, a game back. They're 21-9. Liberal, also a game back at 22-10. Dodge City, 2 games back at 20-10. Great Bend, 16-16, 7 games out of it. El Dorado, 9 games. Haysville, 16 games out. And Oklahoma City brings up the rear at 3-29, 20 games out of first place. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes. That is driven through the right side, and that'll get through there as a base hit. Hutchison will score. It looks like Saberanos might have had that ball in his sights, but it took a hop and went over his head. So that'll be a base hit for Croft. We'll take him any way we can get him. 11-4 now, Larks. So nobody going away just yet. This will bring up the designated hitter and the cleanup man, Troy Konwinski. Bounced out to the second baseman last time, doubled in the first. First pitch to him. That's wide, ball 1. Hopefully that pickoff play where Pritz is thrown out at the plate doesn't come back to haunt us. We'll just hide and watch. And the 1-0 is wide. 2-0. .86 pitches now for Lopez. And it's wide, ball 3. There's some activity in the Lark bullpen. And the 3-0, that is a shot down the line to the first baseman. Weiss is up with it, so Konwinski hits it on the nose again, but it's right at Weiss. So the Aviators will get 2, they'll leave 1. Score now after 5 complete, 11-4 Hayes. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the sixth. The Aviators are climbing back into it. They trail the Larks 11-4. New pitcher for the Aviators. Nolan Sturgeon out of Northeastern State will come in for the Aviators. 11 appearances so far this summer. He's worked 24 2/3 of an inning, giving up 26 hits and 28 runs, 19 of which were earned. He struck out 30 and walked 20. Last outing for Sturgeon was Friday night. First pitch to Jacob Boston is high, ball one. It'll be Boston, Weiss, and Remy. Aviators threw up a 0 in the fifth. That's in there for a call strike. And a 1-1. Off-speed pitch misses low. Two balls and a strike to the third baseman. Swung on and fouled back. Sun has set here at Haysville. Lights have yet to take over. Tough time of night for everybody to pick up the baseball. Sturgeon with a lot of off-speed stuff. Maybe that's what they were thinking about. And the pitch, that is bounced to the left side. Silvestri comes and gets it on a short hop over to first in time. Fantastic play from Ricky Silvestri. He had to come and get it on the short hop. If not, that probably plays him. So that's textbook fielding out of the guy from Delta State. One out. First time tonight. Actually, the second time tonight that the Aviators have retired the leadoff man. Here's Alex Weiss out of Fort Hays. 2 for 3. First pitch swinging, fouled back. Weiss comes in hitting 189. Definitely going to be higher than that when day's over. It's 2 for 3 tonight. And the 0-1 to him. Off-speed pitch is high. 2 for 6 last night and 1 for 4 on Friday night for Alex Weiss. He's been a tough out. And that just misses low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Some action now in the Aviator bullpen. And that's in the dirt, 3-1. Looks like Patrick Orr is getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. He's out of Urbana. Weiss hitting in the 8th spot tonight. 8 and 9-0 hitters have done some damage. That is a ground ball to the left side. Silvestri to his right. Over to first in the dirt, dug out nicely by McGregory, and that'll be out number 2. So Silvestri going to his right. Had to hurry it a little bit. But McGregory saved him over there, digging it out. 2 outs now. Here's a 9-hole man, Max Remy. He's out of Austin P. He was on a fielder's choice a couple of times and scored twice. Fastball misses wide. Got to wonder how much Sturgeon has in the tank after throwing Friday night. And off-speed pitch misses low. Hitters count now for Remy. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in there. Good curveball at the belt. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a 2-1. That's popped foul. Don't forget, July the 17th, Aviator Baseball Camp for ages 5 through 14. 9 to noon right here at Vulcan Field, only $35. Learn baseball the Aviator way. Sign up here at the ballpark at the merch stand or through the Aviator website. Here's the 2-2. That's way high. 3-2. Aviators a chance to get the Larks in order for the first time tonight. And the 3-2. Swung on, and that gets away from the catcher. And Remy will be at first base.
Batting for the Larks, number 1, Jonathan Soberanos.
Top of the order now, here's Jonathan Soberanos. Couple of hits tonight. Walk and a hit by pitch, so he's 2 for 2. Looks like pitching coach for the Aviators out to talk a little bit more about that baseball camp coming up. Ages 5 to 14. You're going to learn from actual Aviator players. You're going to learn how to do it the Aviator way. Only $35. This is an all-inclusive camp from 9 o'clock in the morning till noon on July the 17th. It's not a better educational value out there, just $35. 2 outs now. Conference over. Remy at first. And he hit him. So second time tonight, Soberanos will wear it. Runners at first and second. Soberanos slow to get up. He is not happy. Walking very gingerly toward first base. Looks like they're going to let him walk that off a minute. Small conference at the mound, Aviator infielders only. After retiring the first 2 men, now the Larks have 2 on base, courtesy of a hit by pitch and a strikeout and an error. Here's Clayton Raspberry. He steps in from the left side. Looks like Soberanos is still grimacing, but he's going to make it. He's going to continue to run at first base. And the pitch to Raspberry, that's in there. Good strike at the knees from Sturgeon. Raspberry a tough out. 3 hits tonight. He's 3 for 4 with a strikeout. Couple of runs scored and an RBI. Off-speed pitch in there. Just backdoors a curveball. And Raspberry behind an account 0-2. Good pitch from Nolan Sturgeon. Good location. Raspberry has had nothing good to look at so far. Here's the 0-2. Just misses wide. 1-2 now. Ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Compliments of a hit by pitch and a strikeout that got away from the pitcher. That is a good fastball swung on and fouled straight back. Ball and 2 strikes. Sturgeon trying to get his club off the field. They trail the Larks 11-4. And here's the pitch. Just missed high. 2-2. Good thought from Nolan Sturgeon. Tried to get him something to chase something up in the zone. That ball appeared to be right at the letters. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Probably will not start the runners with a left-handed hitter. And that's high, 3-2. So now the runners will be off with the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sturgeon trying to win the battle, get his club into the dugout. And the 3-2, the runners will be going. Looks like they're going to step off and chase Remy back. Remy struck out. He was the 3rd guy to hit in the inning, but the ball got away from the catcher. The ball was in the dirt, unable to knock it down, and Remy reached base. And here's the 3-2. Swung on, driven to left center. Looks like Henry ranging to his left, and he will gobble it up, and that'll do it. So the Larks leave a couple. They throw up a 0 in the top of the 6th, but they lead at 11-4. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
They didn't have chicken, so I got you a beef and bean burrito.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. New pitcher for the Larks. Looks like it's going to be Parker Scaccotti out of UT Arlington. He worked Scaccotti out of UT Arlington. He threw Friday night. So far, he's worked 2/3 of an inning this summer. He's had 3 appearances. Very brief on Friday night. Pinch hitter for the Aviators here is Dylan Hall out of Florida State Jacksonville. Will pinch hit for Ethan Hunt. Hunt was 0 for 2. So Hall will give it a go in the 6th. He steps in from the right side. Checks his swing. He did go. So appeal down to first base. They said he went. Oh, and 2 now to Hall. And he takes a call, third strike, and that'll do it. Haul out on 3 pitches. And that'll be out number 1. This will bring up Drew Henry. So bring up Drew Henry. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out in the 4th. He's out of Maryville. And he takes a pitch wide, ball 1. Henry hitting .348 at the start of the day. And he takes a strike at the letters, 1-1 now. And here's a 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, swung through it and missed it. 1-2. Good change of pace from Skakati. And the 1-2. That's high. 2-2 now. Kind of a hesitant swing, but is able to get a piece of the fastball and foul it back. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 11 runs, 19 hits for the Larks. 4 runs, 6 hits for the Aviators. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 2-2. That's in there for a call strike. Good fastball from Skakati, and that's 2 strikeouts in the inning for him. This will bring up Ricky Silvestri. Off-speed pitch swinging at the first pitch. He's in the hole 0-1. 0 for 2 tonight. He's out of Delta State, hitting .270. And the off-speed pitch from Skakati, a call strike at the letters. So Silvestri in the hole 0-2. Skakati trying to strike out the side tonight. And that misses wide. And the 1-2 is high, 2-2 now. And close the book on Alex Lopez. He went 5 innings, 4 runs, and on 6 hits. He'll stand to win it if this thing stays the way it is. Skakati worked on Friday night, did not make it through an inning. So trying to work a complete inning this series. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So Skakati will strike out the side. The Aviators go in order. So after 6, they trail the Larks 11-4. We'll be right back.
And then I ate it, so I got you a burp. Christian? Agent Walrus. Broseph? I really don't get paid enough for this.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. New arm for the Aviators. Larks lead at 11-4. It'll be Patrick Orr, right-hander out of Urbana. 9 appearances so far this season. 9 innings of work. He's given up 16 hits, 15 runs, 13 of which were earned. Walked 8 and struck out 7. He'll face 3, 4, and 5 of the Larks. Colin Simpson will lead it off. Orr last pitched at Derby July the 5th. He threw 1 inning, gave up 3 runs, all earned on 4 hits. Here's Colin Simpson. He takes a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. Tough out to say the least. He takes wide. Ball 1. Lined out to the right fielder last time up. Doubled in the 3rd, singled in the 1st. Scored both times. Reached on an error in the 2nd. He's out of Oklahoma State. And that's wide. 2-1. And that's high. Three balls and a strike to the 3-hole hitter. And a 3-1. That's cued down the third base side. And Croft tried to cut it off. That ball actually wasn't down the third base line. It was in between the pitcher and the third baseman. He had to come up with it in a hurry. However, Simpson does not run well. That'll go as an error. That'll be error number 3 tonight on the Aviators. This will bring up Trevor Boone. So the Aviators' opportunity to get the leadoff man, they're unable to make it happen. Boone out of Oklahoma State, first pitch swinging and misses. So he's in the hole 0-1. Boone comes in hitting .277. He's 2 for 4 tonight. And the 0-1's inside, almost hit him. That'll even it up 1-1. Simpson at first. Off-speed pitch misses wide. Boone 0 for 4 on Friday night. Did not play last night. Big right-handed hitter faces Orr. Right-on-right matchup. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. Boone did not get cheated. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. That is bounced to the right side, and that'll get through for a base hit. That just missed hitting the runner, Simpson. He was able to do some quick stepping to get out of the way of that one, so that'll be a base hit for Boone, 3rd base hit of the evening. This will bring up Michael Gangwish. Nobody out, runners at first and second. Gangwish 1 for 4. He steps in from the left side. Pritt's out to talk to Orr to make sure they have the sign straight with a runner at second base. Anthony Lazo getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. Dylan Hall takes over at second base. Gangwish did not play last night. He was 0 for 4 on Friday night. And he takes a pitch low, ball 1. We're in the top of the 7th. Larks lead 11 to 4. Runners at first and second, nobody out. That pitch is driven to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. They're going to send Simpson to throw to third. Not in time. So Simpson will score. Boone over to third. And Gangwish into second base. That'll be scored a single. And he will advance on the throw to third base. 12 to 4 now. Hayes, we're in the top of the 7th. Nobody out. And that pitch is high. That gets away from the catcher. Runner trying to score and will make it. Good hustle play by Boone. That ball did not get away from Pritz very far. So that'll be a pass ball. That'll make the score 13 to 4. Gangwish down to third base. This all started with the error. Simpson was allowed to reach. Boone got a base hit. Gangwish with a RBI base hit. Harp out of Sam Houston. And another pass ball. So back-to-back pass balls for the Aviators. And that'll make it 15 to 4. Harp 1 for 4 tonight. Aviators are in the process of imploding as we speak. Gave up 19 runs last night. Here's a 2-0. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike. That pitch is driven down the right field line. That'll get down a base hit. And that'll be a double for Clayton Harp. So ball right down the line. That will be a double for Harp. So Patrick Orr not fooling anybody so far. He has yet to get an out. Here is Jacob Boston. He's out of Angelo State. Larks lead it by 10. 22 hits on the evening, 6 for the Aviators. And that pitch is wide, ball 1. Boston 1 for 3. He takes a strike. Good off-speed pitch from Orr. Nobody out. Runner at second. Larks have scored 3 times here in the top of the 7th. It all started with a infield error. Good off-speed pitch, change of pace from Orr. And Boston swings through it. Boston bounced out to the shortstop last inning. Looks like Raymond Rodriguez now at short. Dylan Hall at second. Those are the defensive changes that I can see, and that is swung through and missed, and Boston is retired. 1 out now. Here's Alex Weiss, bounced out to the shortstop last time up. Weiss 2 for 4.
Now batting for the Larks, number 20, Alex Weiss.
Weiss, a local guy out of Fort Hays. Off-speed pitch in there. Good strike at the knees. Or 21 pitches so far this inning. 12 strikes, 9 balls. No balls and a strike. That is swung on and bounced to the shortstop. Rodriguez up with it over to first in time. 2 outs now. Here's the 9-hole man, Max Remy. Remy struck out and reached on a wild pitch. He's 0 for 4 tonight. Comes in hitting .296 on the season at the beginning of the day. He's out of Austin Peay. 2 outs now, runner at second. That is driven to center. Hutchison, he is right there to gobble it up. So that ball is lined right at Hutchison. He made it look easy. So after 6.5, Larks 10, Aviators 4. We'll be right back.
Family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Stretch time in Haysville. Larks get 3 in the top of the 7th. They lead it 14-4. McGregory, Pritz, and Flores scheduled to hit in the Aviators 7th. Parker Scaccotti will continue to work for the Larks. He struck out the side last time up. This will bring up pinch hitter Matt Hildebrand. He will hit for McGregory. Steps in from the left side. We'll have a left on right matchup here. Off-speed pitch, he swings through it. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch misses wide. Hildebrand hitting 133 on the season. He gets a fastball and fouls it back. Ball and 2 strikes now to the big first baseman. That's popped up. Shortstop Remy making the call. Battling the wind a little bit, and he hauls it in. So Hildebrand is retired in the 7th. So far, so good for Parker Scaccotti. He has faced the minimum. 1 out now. Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter.
For the Aviators from Oklahoma Wesleyan University, number 32, Ryan Jones.
Looks like Ryan Jones will hit. He'll hit for Pritz. He's out of Oklahoma Wesleyan. And he takes a ball. Swung on, driven to left field. Harp ranging over to his left and makes the play. And Jones is retired. Top of the order, here's Tyler Flores. 2 outs now. Scicati has so far faced the minimum. Here's Tyler Flores out of Point Loma. One for one, home run in the third. And he takes a ball. That's in there for a call strike at the knees. Good location from Scicati. Ball and a strike, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 7th. And that's wide, ball 2. Game 2 hours and almost 20 minutes old. And here's the 2-1. That's low. 3-1. This is game 3. Aviators took game 1 5-2, lost the second one 19-3. So they trail it 10-4 right now. And he offered at that one. Home plate umpire said he offered. Looked like he checked his swing from our position. We'll say that we have a pretty good position here. Coach Fig not so sure either. Count 3-2. That is bounced to the right side. Soberano's up with it. Over to first in time, and the Aviators go in order for the second inning in a row. So after 7, all Larks, they lead at 14-4. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 7th. It's been all Larks so far. They lead at 10-4. New pitcher for the Aviators. Out of Clark University, it'll be Anthony Larzo, right-hander. 7 innings of work so far this season. He's given up 11 hits, 5 runs all earned, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. He will face the top of the order for the Larks. It'll be Soberano, Raspberry, and Simpson. Last outing at Derby for Lazo, July the 4th. He pitched a third of an inning. Did not give up any runs or hits. Here's Jonathan Soberano. A couple of hit by pitches tonight and a walk and a double. So that's wide, ball 1. He is 2 for 2 tonight. Off-speed pitch just misses inside. Soberano appeared to be a little bit fooled by that. It was almost a strike. And the pitch to Soberano, that's 3-0. So 3 straight balls to start the 8th for Lazo. That's in there for a call strike, 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Lazo out of the stretch. Good off-speed pitch. Looked to be low from here. So that'll be a leadoff walk for Jonathan Soberanos. So bring up Clayton Raspberry out of Stephen F. Austin. Popped out to the left fielder last time. He's 2 for 2. Couple of runs scored. Struck out in the 4th. Steps in from the left side. That is through the middle for a base hit past a diving Dylan Hall. Center fielder Hutchison up with it quickly. So that ball was squared up. That'll be a base hit for Raspberry. First and second, nobody out. And this brings up the 3-hole man, the designated hitter Colin Simpson out of Oklahoma State. Reached on an error in the 7th, started that 3-run inning for the Larks in the 7th. 3 for 5. He has pretty much had his way with Aviator pitching this weekend. Started the day hitting .448. Off-speed pitch misses low, ball 1. No action yet in the Aviator bullpen. And that ball is driven to right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Flores will field it on one hop, and the Larks have him loaded. So everybody moves up 90 feet, nobody out. Here's Trevor Boone. Base hit and scored on a pass ball last time. He's out of Oklahoma State also. Lazo in need of a strikeout or a double play ball at the moment. Infield's still going to play back. That's in there for a call strike. Good off-speed pitch from Anthony Lazo. Lazo, 5 balls, 4 strikes. Not exactly the ball-to-strike ratio we're looking for. That's an off-speed pitch low, swung through and missed. Boone in the hole, 0-2. Both clubs day off tomorrow. Aviators on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at Oklahoma City. And that's inside, ball 2. Ball and 2 strikes, sorry. And the 1-2 misses, 2-2. Just got a text from Ryan Smoot. He played for us last year. He's listening in. Appreciate the support. Here's the 2-2, and it hit him. So Boone will wear it, and will get credited with an RBI. That'll be 15-4 now. Larks. Looks like Coach Figueroa going to go to the mound. Nobody really getting loose at this point, so I'm not quite sure what they're going to talk about. Don't forget the Aviator Baseball Camp coming up July 17th from 9 to noon right here for ages 5 through 14. Only $35 for the all-inclusive camp. Learn how to hit, run, and pitch the Aviator way. Our next broadcast will be actually next Saturday night. We'll tell you that we will not be on next Friday night when the series starts with El Dorado. So our next broadcast will be next Saturday night for Game 2 of the El Dorado series. So we will have Game 2 and 3. We will have voice and picture. Game 1 next Friday night will be, you can follow along on iScore Central. Or you could just come out to the ballpark. Conference is over. Looks like Lazo will continue to work. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Game is slowed to a crawl. That's high. This is Michael Gangwish. He's out of the Colorado School of Mines. Base hit in the 7th, scored on a pass ball. He's 2 for 5 tonight. Off-speed pitch misses wide. That was difficult for Ryan Jones to catch. That appeared to have gotten nothing but wrist. Not sure whether Lazo crossed him up. So Jones is going to walk that one off. A lot of Hayes Larks hitters got healthy this weekend at Aviators' expense. Looks like Troy Konwinski is going down to get loose in the Aviator bullpen. May need him sooner than later. We'll see. And the 2-0 inside. That'll get by Jones. And a run will score. Things are unraveling very quickly here for the Aviators. Aviators really down to one catcher. So everybody will move up 90 feet. Runners at second and third. 16-4, Larks. "24 hits on the night for the Aviators. Or excuse me, for the Larks. 6 hits for the Aviators. And that's in there for a call strike. 3-1 now to Michael Gangwish. We'll see if Lazo can climb the ladder here. And the 3-1. That's low in the dirt, and he'll lose him. Nobody out. That's a walk, and they're loaded again. This will bring up Clayton Harp. Troy Konwinski continuing to get hot in the bullpen. First pitch swinging, that's driven to center. Hutchison on his horse. He's not going to get it. It's going to be over his head. 1 run will score, 2 run will score, 3 runs will score. So that will be a 3-run double for Clayton Harp. So that will clear the bases. That will make it 19-4, Larks. Scored 19 runs last night. This will bring up Jacob Boston. Boston out of Angelo State. He's 1 for 4. First pitch from Lazo. That is a curveball in there for a strike. Boston comes in hitting 198. Base hit and scored in the 3rd. Hit by pitch and scored in the 4th. Struck out in the 7th and bounced out in the 6th. And that's a fastball in there for a strike. So Lazo's ahead in the count, 0-2. And here's the 0-2. Curveball swung on, gets a piece of it. And the count remains. No balls, 2 strikes. 24 hits on the night for the Larks. Four errors on the night for the Aviators. That's inside. That missed everybody. That hit nothing but umpire, and that dropped him. So, not sure whether that crossed up Jones, but that was a fastball that was inside, and nobody got a glove on it. That hit nothing but home plate umpire. Base umpire in to talk it over. Bat boy from Haysville, Jack Jones, out to provide some liquid nourishment. Jack Jones is one of the hardest working bat boys in the Jayhawk League. Still nobody out. Count 1-2. Looks like the umpire has shaken it off. That doesn't happen very often and shouldn't happen very often. When it does, it's never pretty. So a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's high, 2-2. Runner at second base, nobody out. Larks have scored 5 here in the top of the 8th. Off-speed pitch, that is driven to center. That's going to be off the end of the bat. Hutchison unable to get to it. He comes up throwing. Harp over to third, draws a throw. And that'll be a base hit for Boston. So Harp over to third. 4 hits in the inning. A walk and a hit by pitch. We still don't have anybody out. Runners at the corner. Here's Alex Weiss out of Fort Hays. Weiss 2 for 5. 25 hits now for the Larks. First pitch swinging at an off-speed offering from Lazo, and he swings through it, strike 1. And the 0-1, another off-speed pitch, that's swung on and fouled back. So Lazo's ahead in the count, 0-2. Second hitter in a row, he's ahead in the count to. Let's see if he can finish somebody off. And the 0-2 to Weiss. Fastball swung on, foul back. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners. Still nobody out. Larks lead at 19-4. And he hit him. So 1-2, and he hits him in the middle of the back. So Weiss will wear it. That's 5 hit by pitches issued to the Larks this game. Looks like we're going to make a change. Looks like Troy Konwinski will come in and try to get the final 6 outs. Lazo, 1 inning of work. He's unable to retire anybody in the 8th. Faced 8 hitters in the 8th, did not retire a batter. So Troy Konwinski out of Defiance College is going to come in and try to stop the bleeding here in the top of the 8th. Aviators are off tomorrow. They will be on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. El Dorado will be in town for 3 starting on Friday.
From Defiance College, number 22, Troy Konwinski.
We will not be on the air Friday night, but we will be on Saturday and Sunday. So you can follow us on iScore on Friday night, so there won't be any pictures. You'll have to tell your own story. My apologies. We are both detained that night. Konwinski, a right-hander out of Defiance College. He will take over. He's had 2 appearances, 2 innings of work. He's given up 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned. And he has a ERA right at 9. So he will be called to stop the bleeding here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting for the Larks, number 5, Max Remy.
Last time that Konwinski threw was July the 1st at Great Bend. He got the loss. He threw 1 inning. First pitch to Max Remy, the 9-hole guy, is fouled back. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 8th. 19-4, Larks. That's in the dirt. 1-1 now. Konwinski has been used as a designated hitter, a first baseman, and a relief pitcher. So a very versatile guy. Plays hard, wants the baseball every night. That's high. 2-1 now. Second year man, he was with the Aviators last year, pretty much the same role. And that's wide. 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. No place to put Remy. 9th man to bat in the order. And that's low, and he'll lose him. So credit Remy with an RBI. And everybody will move up. It looks like Harp will score. That'll make it 20-4. This will bring up Jonathan Soberanos. Walked and scored the last time up. Scored 4 times tonight. Hit by pitch a couple of times. Walked, singled in the 3rd. He's 2 for 2. And he takes a strike. Soberanos out of Angelo State. And kind of a half swing from Soberanos, and he's in the hole 0-2. If you're tired of listening to baseball, go out and look at the moon. It's absolutely stunning tonight. And here's the 0-2 from Konwinski. That's in the dirt, and that'll get to the screen. 1 run will score. So Harp will score. Weiss down to third. Remy down to second. 21-4 now. Count 1-2 to Soberanos. And that's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. Still nobody out. Soberanos, the 10th man to hit in the order. That's in there for a call, strike 3. So Soberanos will go down looking for out number 1. One out now. Here's Clayton Raspberry out of Stephen F. Austin. Singled and scored in the 8th. And that's in there for a strike. Just got a tweet from my wife, said that Liberal was swept by Great Bend this last weekend. And the 0-1, that's in there. A good strike at the knees. So Konwinski finding the zone. So a lot of changes at the top of the Jayhawk League. Here's the 0-2. That is in there for a call strike at the knees. Good location from Konwinski. And that's 2 outs now. So bring up the designated hitter, Colin Simpson, out of Oklahoma State. He's 4 for 6 tonight. Singled and scored in the 8th. He puts on a show at batting practice. And he pretty much continued that show here in the game. He's first pitch swinging at an off-speed offering from Konwinski, and he's in the hole 0-1. Start of the day hitting .448. I'm guessing that will probably increase overnight. Sure, the Cowboys would love to see him swing it like this in the spring. And the 0-1's in the dirt, blocked nicely by the umpire. Ball and a strike. Looks like time is called. It looks like Ryan Jones is going to go to the dugout and maybe get some different equipment, or maybe they're going to swap out catchers. We'll see what's going to happen here. Looks like somebody with gear is heading in. Looks like number 11, Jared Rivera, will go in and catch. He's out of Colorado Christian. He is listed as a pitcher. Not tonight. He's a catcher. So he's out to talk to Konwinski about signs. Looks like he is going to relieve Ryan Jones. We're still in the top of the 8th. Larks lead it 21-0. Looks like Konwinski's going to throw a few practice pitches. Make sure that Rivera is on board. So everybody being called upon to play outside their position, it seems like. Ready to go here. Rivera behind the plate. 1-1 to Colin Simpson. That is driven to left center. That will get over the head of Drew Henry. That will be a 2-out double for Simpson. That ball was hit as hard as you could hit it. He will get credited with an RBI. So Remy will score. And that makes it 23-4. 2 outs now. Here's Trevor Boone. He's out of Oklahoma State also. If Hayes has any reserves, we have yet to see them. And the first offering from Konwinski, a good off-speed pitch is in there for a called strike. Two outs, runner at second. 2-out double by Simpson. And he hit him. I think that is the 6th hit by pitch issued tonight, if my numbers are accurate. This keeps up, the Larks are going to get a restraining order against us. This will bring up Michael Gangwish. He's out of the Colorado School of Mines. Walked and scored in the 8th. Base hit in the 7th and scored. He takes a pitch high. Ball 1. 2 outs now. Runners at first and second. Broken bat. That's going to fall into center field for a base hit. So that'll be a 2-out base hit for Gangwish. So a broken bat base hit just had enough strength to get it into center field. So we're loaded up again. This will bring up Clayton Harp. Harp 3 for 6. Walked. First pitch swinging. And that is skied down the right field line. Hall unable to come up with it. 2 runs are going to score. So that was a big league pop-up into short right field. Hall unable to make the play. 2 runs will score. And Harp will be on with an error. Gangwish down to third. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. 25-4 now. Off-speed pitch misses low. Here's Boston out of Angelo State. Base hit and scored in the 8th. He's 2 for 5. And the 1-0 is in the dirt, dug out nicely by Rivera. And a 2-0 from Konwinski. Swung on and missed. Good fastball from him. 2-1 now. Here's a 2-1. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Actually 3-1, sorry. 3 balls and a strike. Dug out nicely again by Rivera. He's coming in and doing a job for us. All hands on deck at this point. And a 3-1 is swung on and missed. Boston had thoughts of hitting that one out on 63rd Street. 3-2, 2 outs. Here's the payoff. Who's going to win it? Stay tuned. Konwinski with the sign. And the offering. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So the Larks are going to leave a couple. But they get 11 here in the top of the 8th. They lead at 25-4. We'll be right back.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Chicken, so I got you a beef and bean burrito, and then I ate it, so I got you a Christian? Agent Walrus? Broseph? You really don't get paid enough for this?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 8th. Aviators in big trouble. They trail at 25-4. New arm for the Larks. Chad Smith out of the University of New Mexico will take over. He'll face the top of the order. Here's the numbers for Chad Smith. He has 11 and a third innings of work. He's given up 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Dylan Hudson will lead it off, and he's first pitch swinging for a strike 1. Chad Smith last worked July the 5th at Great Bend. 3 innings of work. He got the win. Actually, he got the save, 7 strikeouts. That pitch is swung on. We almost got that one. If I would have taken a step back, I probably could have caught it, but, you know, I am 8 feet up here. I don't need to fall off this perch. 1-2 now. And the 1-2 from Smith. That's swung on and missed. Good fastball. And that'll do it for Hutchison. 1 out now in the inning. Seven strikeouts on the night for the Aviators. Here's Paul Croft out of UCO. 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. First pitch, good strike at the knees, good fastball. And the 0-1. That's a knee-buckling breaking ball from Chad Smith. And Croft will find himself in a hole 0-2. And that's an off-speed pitch in there, and that'll get Croft looking. 2 outs now in the inning. Strikeout number 8, issued by the Lark staff. Dylan Hall getting hot in the Aviator bullpen. He is scheduled to pitch the 9th, I'm hearing. So hopefully all the folks are still awake on the East Coast. Can listen in and watch this one. Hopefully everybody got home on time. And first pitch is in there. Actually, that is a ball. That is inside. Ball 1. Keep forgetting I'm not umpiring. I'm just announcing. And the 1-0, that's low. 2 balls and no strikes. This is Konwinski. He went from the designated hitter spot to the mound. That swung on and missed. 2 balls and a strike. That is bounced to the right side. First baseman way to his right. He's up with it. Over to Smith, who is covering in time, and the Aviators go in order. So after 8 innings complete, it's 25-4. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 9th. It's been all Larks so far, 25-4 over the Aviators. New arm on the hill for the Aviators. Dylan Hall out of Florida State College of Jacksonville will take over to pitch the 9th. 8 innings of work so far this year. He's given up 10 hits, 6 runs, 5 of which were earned. He's walked 2 and struck out 7. It'll be Weiss, Remy, and Soberano scheduled to hit. First pitch to Weiss, inside, ball 1. Hall's last outing was June the 28th versus the BJs. He threw 1 inning, gave up 3 runs, 2 of which were earned on 3 hits. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1 now. Hall has one of the better ERAs on the club at 5.5. And that swung on and missed. So he's ahead of Weiss, 1-2. Hall goes out of the stretch with nobody on. Off-speed pitch. Weiss was able to stay back long enough to get a piece of it. And he's still in the hole, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes, top of the 8th. Aviators down to their last 3 outs. Lark's trying to go to 22-9. And a high fastball swung through it and missed. And that's a leadoff strikeout for Weiss. So Hall doing a job so far. Gets the leadoff man for the first time in several innings. 1 out now. Here's a 9-hole man, Max Remy. Walked and scored last time up. Was credited with an RBI. Remy 0 for 5. It's one of the, probably the only player on the lineup to not have a base hit. And first pitch swinging, batted foul. Frank Leo coaching in the third base box comes up with that one cleanly. It's over to the third baseman Croft. Back to the pitcher. Pretty good hands over there, Frank. No balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses wide, 1-1. And here's the 1-1. Good fastball swung on and missed. So Remy in the hole, 1-2. So Hall has been ahead of both hitters he's faced so far. And the 1-2. And curveball misses wide. 2-2. Hall is not overpowering, but he does have a slider that breaks very sharply. And if he can get moving on the fastball, he can be effective. Here's the 2-2. That's a fastball that's driven to left field for a base hit. So a 1-out hit for Remy. So that's his first hit of the night. That'll bring up the leadoff man, Jonathan Sabaranos. Sabaranos now out of Angelo State. He is 2 for 3. Couple of hit by pitches and a walk. Couple of base hits. 4 runs scored tonight. He struck out in the 8th. First pitch to him. That's in there. Good fastball from Hall for a called strike. 7 strikes, 3 balls so far for Dylan Hall. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch that is grounded to the first baseman. And McGregory is up with it, takes it himself. Had thoughts of going to second for the lead man. Took the sure out. So Sabaranos will be retired. 3 unassisted. 2 outs now. Runner at second base. Remy advances to second. Here's Clayton Raspberry. He steps in from the left side. He is 4 for 7 tonight. Tough out. Hall trying to keep the Larks right where they're at. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. Good location from Hall, down and away. No balls and a strike. Raspberry out of Stephen F. Austin. Playing right field tonight. That's a fastball that is driven to left. Henry on the run, lays out and makes the play. So the Aviators are going to throw up a 0, courtesy of good pitching by Dylan Hall and some fantastic defense by McGregory and Henry. So we go to the bottom of the ninth, 25-4 Hayes. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the ninth. Aviators in big trouble. They're down to their final 3 outs. They trail at 25-4. Looks like Chad Smith out of the University of New Mexico will continue to work for the Larks. It'll be the pitcher, Dylan Hall, Drew Henry, and Ricky Silvestri scheduled. Actually, Raymond Rodriguez will hit for Silvestri. Here's Dylan Hall. He hit in the 6th and struck out looking, and he takes a strike. Hall hits from the right side. Utility player here this summer. Plays second base and pitches. And that's low. Hall hitting a .183, actually .083 so far this season. That's in there, a good strike at the letters, 1-2. So Hall in the hole for the second time. And the 1-2. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed, and Hall goes down swinging. So second strikeout of the night for Dylan Hall. Second strikeout issued by Chad Smith. 1 out now. Here's Drew Henry. First pitch to Henry, fouled back and caught. Strike 1. And that's low and away, ball 1. And that swung on Remy to his right. Diving stop. He comes up with it, throws across, and he is unable to get Henry. So that will go as an infield hit for Henry. This will bring up Raymond Rodriguez. Rodriguez out of Florida Memorial. Comes in hitting .228. Runner at first, 1 out. Inside, almost hit him. One out, runner at first. Aviators down to their final 2 outs. That is bounced to the right, left side. And that will be fouled just beyond third base. "25 runs, 25 hits, no errors for the Larks. 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for the Aviators." And here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch misses low. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 inside, almost hit him. 3-1 now. It's not a save opportunity for Smith. Score holds up. Lopez will stand to be the winning pitcher. That's inside. That hit him. So Rodriguez will wear it. And the Aviators have runners at first and second with only 1 out. This will bring up Matt Hildebrand. Came in the 7th, popped up to the shortstop. Hildebrand hitting 133 on the season. First pitch is low, ball one. Hildebrandt out of Cuyahoga Community College. He'll be hitting for Carson McGregory. This is his second appearance. Playing first base. And good hack at a fastball. That's foul straight back. So he was on time. Just missed it. And a 1-1. That's in there for a call strike. 1-2 now. And the 1-2. That is foul straight back. Tried to sneak a little cheese by him. Hildebrand was not buying it. 1-2. Chad Smith trying to shut the door on the Aviators and take the series 2 games to 1. Aviators win the first one Friday night. Another fastball foul straight back. So good battle up there by Matt Hildebrandt. Aviators take the first one 5-2. Larks were bitten by the error bug Friday night. Off-speed pitch swung on and fouled back. Looks like some garden variety knuckleheads out in the parking lot just south of the ballpark is spinning donuts and causing a dirt storm. So we're going to have a little break and play here while the dirt clears. Ball and 2 strikes to Matt Hildebrandt. Smith with a sign, check of the runners. And here it is. Off-speed pitch, soft liner to the third baseman. Boston is there to haul it in. 2 outs now. Here's Jared Rivera out of Colorado Christian. He comes in to catch. He's out of Colorado Christian. Listed as a pitcher. And he takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. All hands on deck for the Aviators, at least this series. Maybe we can get healthy at Oklahoma City. That's in there for a call strike. So Rivera in the hole, 0-2. A reminder, we will not be on next Friday night for the first game of the series, so you'll need to catch up with Ice Course Central. We'll be on next Saturday night. That's in there for a call strike 3, so 3 straight pitches and Rivera's out of there, and that's going to do it. Here is your numbers. Larks win it, 25 runs, 25 hits, no errors, 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for the Aviators. The win will go to Lopez, and the loss will go to Radomski. Hayes goes to 22-9. Haysville 7-26. Aviators on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Oklahoma City. They'll be back home again this coming Friday with El Dorado. 3 with El Dorado. For Todd Hook and Jack and Chris Worrell, we will see you next Saturday night. Good night, everybody.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
They didn't have chicken, so I got you a beef and bean burrito. And then I ate it, so I got you a Christian? Agent Walrus? Broseph? I really don't get paid enough for this.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.